What's up, YouTube? Today we're looking at something I carry on me quite often. Obviously on this channel, we look at gear again that is something that becomes part of my daily kit. These I have on me more often than not if I'm working. If I'm not working, oftentimes I'll throw in my pocket something, that strikes my fancy. I have quite a few Knucks at this point. Nothing that's really that grandiose, but probably around like 30 or so. And obviously many, many knives. I don't really carry all the knives. I get there's this whole use your shit movement. I think it probably meets the STFU movement and then dies. But I forgot how much these things are widthwise. So 3/8. All right, there we go. The striking face of these guys, so from right here to right here, narrows down to 3/8 of an inch. I really, really, really like that size in Knucks. I feel like it kind of is, right, if there was a graph of crushing, if there was a crushing axis and then a splitting axis, axis, not excess, or you know what I mean. It would meet that right there. Because I feel like, for me, I want my Knucks to not just crush, but I want them to split. Because a lot of the times, a determined attacker is going to leave you alone as soon as they're bleeding everywhere. As soon as someone is bleeding everywhere, it's kind of like getting knocked silly. As soon as somebody's having trouble standing up, most of the time, that is the end of the fight. These are from Nashville Tactical Lounge. You can still buy these. They're $90 plus shipping. I think I either got them for that or a little bit under that. I'm not sure. They're aluminum. Initially, I let the aluminum black set on my aluminum Knucks. And although that kind of works, more often than not, it'll just flake right off. What you want to do is get some Q-tips and just massage it on. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. You massage it on and then you wipe it off. And then you let it set over, let it set for a couple hours, wipe off the dust because it'll kind of like fleck up like dust. Like this stuff, this isn't coming off very easy. You would have to basically scratch this off or get some flits or something like that and go about it that way. The reason I do that is because naked aluminum has a little bit of a shine to it, and say things are really going down, you pull these out. I don't really want you to know I have these on. I want you to feel them when I hit you. That's it. And there's plenty of stories. Some of them pop up on my channel, even in the comments, of people. There's quite a number of them. It's pretty cool. Of, fights where people don't even know they're being hit by them. Or if there's like kind of like a small riot breaks out outside of a bar, things are going down. These are something that you want to conceal before, during, and after the fact. No one should ever know you have these. They're legal to carry in many states now. And with a permit, even more. And if you're not so concerned about that stuff and you're willing to do a little bit of time over it, you can carry them. I don't know if I would necessarily suggest that. And definitely not if YouTube ever audits this channel. Don't ever break the law. Never, ever, ever do anything that's illegal. The point being, though, is these are a useful thing. I would consider them lethal force, although obviously, unlike a gun, I don't know if you can shoot someone softly. You can hit someone fairly softly with these. You can dust somebody with these, doing the dusting motion. That's kind of a pain compliance. You're going to get someone to leave you alone. I feel like the full popping somebody in the eye is going to crack or break the orbital bone. They're going to leave you alone, but they also, that's going to be pretty serious stuff. The oval finger stalls, that's money. That lends themselves to my knotted fingers. My knuckles are all banged up. My fingers are all jacked up. I got scars all over them. These are just really good to go, and they're light. They sit in the pocket really well. And honestly, they could probably be, if you were to buy one pair of Knucks, and that was it, I think this has the potential to be that. I've said before, I'll say again, I carry mace with me literally all the time. I have, since I was a kid. I started bouncing real young. I think my first bouncing gig was I was like 16 or 17. But very quickly, I started bouncing accounts that were very much hostile environments, at least for white people. I'm not going to lie. That sounds bad, but the hip-hop crowd, the salsa crowd, white people are the odd man out. And, you know, people carried mace, people carried guns as far as the bouncers. And I've never had stuff with OC and CS fail me ever. No one I've recommended it to. And some of my buddies, you know, outside of that scene, I met later on in life, they were bouncers. They would carry stuff like this. They've also never had it fail. This stuff, the red, is actually double the strength of the Freeze, F-R-E-E-Z-E. That has OC and CS, but it is half strength. It has 1%. I think this has 2. But so the hot sauce combined with this, the impact weapon, is going to be just short of a firearm, in my opinion, as far as what you can do, who you can fight off. But unlike a firearm, I can carry this and I can carry this. As far as I'm aware, I can carry them while I've had a couple drinks. Maybe not if I got picked up super drunk, they might take these away and not give them back. They're legal to carry where I'm at. I know for sure because I've been shook down and hassled and half the cops give them back to me. I need to go over that story actually at some point. I'll do another video. But these are things that are going to help you not to be beat up and to be able to assert your right to be a person, right? I'm never suggesting that you use these in an offensive way. And frankly, if you're going to be a criminal, you need to do it in ways that do not involve force, in my opinion. It's just not worth it. But in any event, these are going to help you. They're going to allow you to maneuver through the world. The world is oftentimes a hostile place. But I figured I would give a little bit more time to this guy right here. We're going to actually, I'm interested to see where we are at with. Very little weight. Let's see how much this weighs. So 6 ounces, six ounces and change. And I would feel confident in almost any city walking around at night. I wouldn't necessarily, these are things, here's the deal though. A lot of it is going to boil down to how you carry yourself and also not having a loud mouth. I've done martial arts since I was a kid, and you quickly learn, you know, how the point of martial arts is to not have to fight. The point of martial arts is to be confident, be yourself, and not have to be the loudest person, the most boisterous person, but still be able to confidently assert yourself or say no or say get back or maybe not say anything. But I just wanted to get these back on the channel because of the rub, so to speak, I did on them. I thought turned out decently. Maybe not the prettiest thing, but very practical. As you can see, that's not coming off. And these guys are good to go. But that's about all she wrote for this one. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Hope you folks have a good rest of your day. Bye now.